Oceancrest has reached the point where growth alone isn't enough anymore. At this stage, every change needs to serve a purpose, every road needs to tell a story, and every district needs to feel connected to something bigger. In this episode, I want to take you through the evolution of the downtown, the transformation of the waterfront, the logic behind the Midtown road layout, and most importantly, where Oceancrest is headed next. Because from now on, this project is no longer just about the city, it's about an entire region. So let's start first with downtown. For me, the downtown of Oceancrest is of course at the heart of the city, and over time I started noticing something important. It worked, but it didn't flow. So instead of adding more density, I focused on clarifying movement, and you will notice that subtle but impactful changes because intersections were simplified, traffic redistributed, and pedestrian paths given more space to breathe. Because for me, the goal here wasn't to chase efficiency at all costs, but to strike a balance between function and realism. I can say that in real cities, downtown aren't perfect machines because they are layered, sometimes messy, but always intentional. And yeah, I adjusted building spacing, allowed visual corridors toward landmarks, and made sure that downtown doesn't feel isolated but rather stitched into the rest of the city. Because this kind of work doesn't scream for attention, but once it's there, you can feel it, of course. So now let's talk also about the waterfront, because for me, a waterfront is more than a scenic edge, it's the face of the city, of course. And what I wanted here was not just a beauty, but also an identity. I reshaped the short line to feel more natural, introduced transitions instead of hard borders, and made sure that every section of waterfront has a reason to exist. And some parts are active, of course, because of public spaces, promenades, and leisure areas, and we will work on that also in the future. And there is other parts are more quieter, designed for views, for rhythm and breathing room. And one thing I always keep in mind, a good waterfront should work even if nothing is happening. If you pause the city, for example, it should still make sense. And this waterfront is designed to age well, I suppose. It's not trendy, but it's timeless. And I want to know your opinion. And what do you think about this waterfront? You can leave a comment if you have any ideas or advices, and I will take it into consideration, of course. So as the time-lapse shift toward the Midtown, this is where planning becomes long-term. For me, Midtown isn't meant to compete with downtown, it supports it. The road layout here is built around anticipation, and you can see that, like the future density, the future transit, and also the future connection. Try to anticipate that, and you will see wider arterials where movement matters, secondary grids where neighborhoods grow organically, and clear separation between local traffic and gross city flow. And also, I avoided overcomplicating intersections here because the Midtown should feel, for me, intuitive, a place where expansion feels natural but not forced, of course. And I really believe that design for today should take into consideration respecting for tomorrow. So I want also to talk about where is Oceancrest truly changes direction, because up until now the focus has been just on the main city, but cities doesn't exist in isolation. The next phase of Oceancrest will introduce a village, and I'm so excited about it. Surrounding countryside, of course, maybe also an island and regional connection that redefine the scale. So this village won't be a copy of the city. It will have its own rhythm, its own road logic, and also its own reason to exist. Same thing for the island, and also the countryside will act as a contrast, open space, agricultural zones, and natural buffers between our urban systems, because from now on we will try to make Oceancrest a network, not just a dot on the map, and that changes how everything is designed. This is simply where Oceancrest stands for. There is still a lot to refine, a lot to rethink, and probably a few things that will change along the way, and that's part of the process, of course. Cities are never really finished. They grow, they adjust, sometimes slowly and sometimes unexpectedly. In the next episodes, the focus will move beyond the main city toward the village, the countryside, the island, and the links that tie the whole region together. If you enjoy following this kind of long-term project, you are always welcome to stay around for what's coming next. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you soon in Oceancrest. Tschüss.